Good morning, you guys. My name is Natalie. Welcome to my channel, My Garden and Me. How are you all doing this morning? So this is going to be quick, down and dirty. I am literally on a time crunch. I'm already late. Yes, I am already late. I am heading out right now to go start celebrating my son's birthday. And we have to leave at 10 o'clock. It is now 9 something. Or is it 9 o'clock? It's 9:04. I gotta give this garden a quick watering, which is gonna take me about half an hour. And then I have to make sure the chickens have food. I already took care of the cats. I have some peppers here that I definitely have to harvest. And there's so many more things that I would like to do, but I'm not gonna be able to get it done. So the goal is make sure the chickens are filled up for 2-3 days. We have people coming by, but I always want to make sure that my animals are okay and they're good before I leave. So we're gonna stock them up. We need to drop Princess off to her sitter. And I gotta go finish packing. And then we have people coming at 10 o'clock because he's bringing friends with him. So y'all, I got a lot to do in an hour. Not gonna get done everything. I've been pulling off flowers off this tiny little tomato to give it a chance to root. Look at that. Yeah, so reluctant to leave the garden. I know I could possibly leave it not watered, but honestly, I don't want to. I think another day. I watered it yesterday morning. Isaiah watered it last night, and I'm gonna water it again today, which means it should be fully soaked and it's gonna be nice and bleaky when we are gone. And by the time I get back, today's Friday, by the way. Friday? Yes. And we're coming back on Sunday. So it's not a really long trip. However, oh my gosh, I can't help feeling my cabbages, y'all. I love when they close. But yeah, we just got to get everything done. So let me get off of here. Let me go water, and I'll see you guys. I couldn't leave without showing you all this, y'all. Look at that. Just look at the beautiness. So pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look at the Swiss chards that I cut back. It's like the more that you cut them, the better they thrive. Broccolis are doing well over there. I pulled this plant off of this tiny little thing. It's starting to grow. And look at this one, y'all. Already flowering. So when I come back, I'm gonna have to get that situated. And these strawberries are already putting on flowers. Amazing. I mean, pretty much all of them. Look at that craziness. Look, I've already eaten like 3 off of here. Yep, this one's ready to go. Yep. I always drop them. Then I'm eating dirt. Look at that. Yeah, ready to go. And tiny, so we'll see. Could have waited a little bit longer. But anyways, I didn't want to wait because I'm going away for the next couple of days. Let me harvest these peppers. Y'all, the bees are back. But I don't know what they're snacking on when it comes to the peppers. But anyways, look how many early jalapenos I got right here that are ready to be harvested. They all need to go into the refrigerator. Yeah, see, we have a lot to do. Oh my gosh. It's a good thing I did a lot last night. Okay. I think that's it for now. They're going in my pocket, y'all. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put this camera down and I'm going to get moving. Because I got to move quickly. I do. I really do. So, not a deep soak, but enough to get this garden wet enough so that when I come back, it's not dry as a bone. And maybe I'll ask my sister to come up here with my mom and just, as an activity, to just water for me every bed with the kids. So we'll see. All right. Bye, y'all. Y'all, this is our Airbnb. We are hanging out in the backyard. Jay's on the grill. The kids are in the house. And yeah, this is just, it's actually quite lovely. It's a little cool, but it's lovely. So anyways, I'll see you guys when I get back to San Diego. All right, bye y'all. Okay, you guys, we are at the Universal City. It's not university, y'all. So we're just hanging out here waiting for a ride. I'm not gonna show a lot because we're hanging out with the boy for his birthday. The teenager is gone, but we get some time to ourselves. So see you guys soon. Bye. What? Oh, just like a hologram. Man. Dude, this is a movie. Yeah. This is so cool. I love it. Well, hello, you guys. How are you? I am back in San Diego. I can't tell you. I love traveling. However, sit in a car for hours and hours and hours, yeah, it's not my favorite thing in the world. How are you guys? Anyways, I don't know if I'm gonna make this video into, we'll combine it with the last video that I started, or if I'm just gonna let this stand on its own. I do not know. As of right now, though, I am just inspecting the garden. That is all I am doing. And I think this Brussels sprouts is coming out of my garden, y'all. It just is. Because I have so much aphids on it. It is ridiculous. So yeah, my name is Natalie. Welcome to my channel, My Garden and Me. We've been away for the last 3 days. And when I tell you, ooh, we sure miss this garden. Well, me. I miss this garden so very much. Not a lot has changed. It looks like the wind is still kicking up here. And it's making the wind chill. Ooh, not so nice. It's supposed to be 57 degrees, but I promise you, it feels like 40. Anyways, first things first. The cats look like they have all the food and water that they need, which is fantastic. We need to go check on the chickens. So let's do that and see how many eggs I got after 3 days of not collecting, right? Let's see that. All right, hold on. Okay, y'all, not a bad haul, but I would love to show y'all something. Look at this giant egg. That's my palm. Oh my gosh. Now, in comparison, look at the normal sized egg and giant. Ain't that crazy? Oh my gosh, it's so big. Whoa, I feel bad for the hen who laid that one. I feel really bad for the hen. I thought I stepped on a cat. Sorry, y'all. Anyways, let's give you guys a quick garden tour. Okay, y'all. Hey, Max. So, I do have a lot to show you. Oh, the pill bugs have gotten it. So as I was leaving, I noticed a couple of things, and I'm not sure if I put them on the last video that I posted. So let me show you these new things, because I'm absolutely loving everything that's happening right now. So let's start off with the pepper bed like we normally do. The wind is going, so forgive me. We might do a little bit of harvesting today, y'all, because I'm working the next 3 days. So at the end, we might be doing some things. All right, so let's get to it. Okay, so I think I did show you this last time. The potatoes are pushing out. Hello, happy birthday. We have those pushing out. Those are the kitchen ones. And over there, another set of Yukon Gold and Yukon Gold. Over here, not much happening, honestly, other than the peas are getting taller. I need to like push them up onto the little fence that I have here. But I do want to show y'all this onion plant. Look at this. Just like the other one, I just plunked a whole onion down there and look at what I got. Isn't that the coolest thing, y'all? Look at that. Multiple onions just growing from that one that I stuck in the ground. So I love that. Over here, the serrano is kicking butt, y'all. She is kicking butt. Look. She got serranos everywhere. And I do mean everywhere. The ones that are turning color, I will be pulling them off. Eggplant, I think I have one down here to harvest. It's been on there for a while. I don't think it's going to grow any bigger. And then you can see, like right here, more is starting to push out. This one, I got nothing on it yet. And if you can look at my cayenne long slim, already greening up, bushing up. I'm telling you, this plant never dies. Over here, the hot peppers, they're still looking kind of yellow. It should be fertilization day today, honestly speaking. Do I have enough? I don't know, but we're gonna do that today, real quick. First, we're gonna water the garden though. The beets, if you can see it, look at that. They're all pushing up, which is lovely to see. Yeah. Over here, the garlic is telling me I'm ready. I'm ready. And you see, look, this one is definitely saying I'm ready. You see how floppy it is? Yeah, this one too. This one too. Yeah, my garlic is coming out real early, y'all. I don't know what I did. Yeah, I don't know what I did, but they're done. Hey, 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 hey. No, Max, no. Dude. Sorry, y'all. Why can't y'all just be like Hermione? Why? You young ones need to chill. No. Nope. Max, out. Thank you. Out the garden. Nope. Out the garden. Out the garden. Out. If you are going to try to pee and poop in my beds, you got to go. Yeah, everybody got to go. Everybody got to go. Max. You little scamper. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry. They were trying to poop in my bed. The rudeness of it all. Okay, onions bulbing like I showed you guys has started. Look at, there we go. Not just one, but most of the big ones are starting to bulb up. I love that. There's a red pepper down there that I gotta grab. These guys are looking still pretty sad. I don't know. But we'll figure it out, y'all. We'll figure it out. The potatoes over here. These are store-bought. These are not seed potatoes, but these are organic potatoes that I bought. I put them in a dark place under my kitchen sink and let them chit. And so we're waiting for these guys to start sprouting. Over here are my dragon tongue bush beans and just blue lake bush beans. Nothing's coming up. Green stalk is looking pretty awesome, y'all. I had a couple of strawberries as snacks before I left, and more are coming out there, which is lovely. Spinaches, I don't know. They're kind of slow growing. They're growing, but they're slow. We'll see. Not sure what's going on right here. You see that one is browner than everything else. These ones are green. I don't know if it's the cold. Yeah, it must have gotten really cold. And that wind chill is nothing to talk about. Oh, this is nice and squishy. Can you see it? It's just hanging off there. Nice and squishy. We're going to pluck it. Let's try it, y'all. They have been pretty sweet so far. Needed another day. But it's all good. I'm happy. Hold on one second, y'all. So remember when I told you that lots of new things are happening? Look at this. My green onions are going back to seed. See? Oh no. Look there. 1, 2, 3. I love that. So I collected seeds last year. I'm going to sprinkle them kind of all around because I want green onions everywhere, y'all. We use it so much. We use it so much. This pepper I've been noticing for a couple days now. Yeah. First harvest. Yo, I don't know what's going on here. These guys never got out of the thing, so I'm going to let them grow for a little bit. Yeah, eggplants are looking good. Lots of flowers, lots of pods. Actually, eggplants in there. I don't know if they're going to push out. See how tiny they are, though? This is what the winter does, y'all. Look at, they're so tiny. They don't grow any bigger than that. And normally these things are super long, but that's okay. Over here, blueberries, the buds are there. Let me see if I can show you that. Can y'all see? And over here, the same with my onions. Showed you the yellow tomato already. I'm gonna pull it. Yeah, we're gonna pull it. So first one. We're having lots of garden snacks today, y'all. I'm not gonna eat the cayenne pepper though. Y'all, that was delicious. I'm not kidding. That was absolutely delicious. You all see me looking down and around. It's because I have the cats that are like meandering all around me right now. Oh my goodness. Is there any more? Dang it. There isn't. Oh well. That'll have to do. Let's get back to the tour. Carrots are looking quite luscious. They're all clumped together, y'all. And like I said, they're going to keep growing like that. Onions over here are pushing out. The ones back here are a little bit shaded, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to let them be shaded. They can be companion plants. Cabbages, they're slow. This one is quite slow, actually, as is that one. This one, a little bit slower, but it's all good. I can live with slow. That's the one that keeps trying to poop in my bed. And then over here, doing well. Trying to close the cabbages. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? This looks like a flower. Come on, close. Over here. Nice, pretty. And these red ones, y'all, they are taking forever to close. Dude, look at this Swiss chardo. Yeah, we're definitely going to take some of these leaves off tonight. Wow. So this is this bed. This tomato has started flowering again, so we're going to need to trim them up as soon as I have some time. Over here, this little tomato right here is looking quite good. This one right here, sorry y'all. But this one, it looks even better. And she has tons of blossoms. And it's a cherry, but I don't know what kind of cherry it is. It doesn't look like the yellow pear. This more looks like the Super Sweet 100 or like just a red cherry. Oh my gosh, y'all, these garlics, I know they're done. They're telling me they're done. I'm just not listening to them. And I don't know why. I really should pull them up. Because look at the difference. You see these? California softnecks. Look at the music garlic in comparison. Do you see that? Look at the difference. Now, these are hardneck versus softneck, but still, they're not ready. Over here, the same, the broccolis that I rescued from Home Depot. They're looking lovely. They're nice and rooted. Over here, the jalapenos. Y'all, look at this mess. Not jalapenos, habaneros. Look at that. Do you see all those pods on there? Now, you're all gonna say, take them off. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not going to. Also, look at that. Do you see the pods on here? Look at this. Pods. So these peppers are not recognizing that it's still winter and they need to chill. The asparagus bed as well as the artichoke bed is looking pretty good. You can see the kales underneath there now that I've cleaned it up some. Yeah. Onions over here are bulbing up. That's good. I like it, I like it, I like it. Yeah, look, we have Anaheims. See, I'm telling you, they don't know. And the aphids, y'all, look at that. Couple days of me not like spraying them off. This is why I said I'm taking this one out, because I have my own Brussels. This is too much for me. Let me see what here looks like. Yeah, these ones. I think I'm gonna cut off the tops off these too. Yeah, I'm gonna cut off the tops and just let the plant like grow the Brussels. Oh my gosh, there's a ton in here hiding. What the hey? Look. Huh, oh well. I yanked off most of these before I left, so the ones that are on here are still green. This is the early jalapeno. And y'all look. You see? It's like they don't even care. They don't even care. Yep. And then something is growing in here. I don't know what it is. I know I planted shallots right here in this garlic bed. But yeah. Okay, so I got the next time I get out here, I have to plant the blueberries, 1 and 2, the pink lemonade, and I don't remember which one this one is. The O'Neill. Both got to get planted in a grow bag. And then I got the grapes to go into the ground. Yeah, they got to go. Yeah, they're ready. They're ready. I'll put my pepper right there. And then over here, these lettuce look so sad, y'all. I'm just going to take those off. These are cut and come again. I've never grown lettuce successfully, y'all. Not from seed, not from plants, not from nothing. So we're gonna pull some of these leaves off and we're gonna go give it to the chickens. Y'all, but the other thing, look at garlic pushing up, brand new shoot. Another one. Another one. Another one. Yep. So I'm thinking they died, and then the garlic that's in there is pushing up. So we'll see. The other thing that I would love to show y'all, hold on. I have calendula. Look at that. That is calendula. I can tell because there's a seed on it. You see that little curly thing right there? That's what the seeds kind of look like. Now this one, I don't know what it is. I do believe it's a weed though, so I'm gonna pull it. I was hoping it was something nice, but it smells weedy. Oh my gosh, there's another garlic shoot right there. So yeah, these ones are looking a little bit better. And these ones are the ones that I think actually died off and are now pushing back out. And I have some green onions right here. And I have some green onions over there. I lost a fig just before I was leaving. And I've been kind of like squeezing them to see if they're ready. They're not. So, oh, this one looks really good though. Look at that one. Oh, wow. Yep, bananas, mangoes looking good. It's pushing out new shoots. But y'all, we're getting down to the 39s a couple days from now. That's not going to be good. And then the other thing I wanted to show you, I don't know if you can see. Look at the avocado. Do you see the new leaves coming on here? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's lovely. So I'm excited about that. And then, hold on. I have more calendula. And look at my peonies, y'all. Look at them. Now, it's getting kind of cold, so I'm going to have to cover these babies up. Yeah, I'm going to have to cover them up. But I'm so excited. And then over here, I have more calendula. Yeah. And then there's grass in here. Now, we don't want that grass because this looks like the invasive stuff that never goes away. So, bye-bye, friend. But I'm super excited to show you the June plum tree. Y'all, look at there. Look at there. Are y'all seeing that? Look at there. Can y'all see? Look at there. Hold on. Hold on. Is that better? Isn't that better? That's amazing, right? Look. So excited about this. So I can't wait. So I gotta make sure that I cover up this tree some. The dill has flowered. I pulled out most of the dill, y'all. This one is flowering, so I left it. And I left it because, you know, this is how I'm going to get more dill without effort. So, yeah. Over here, we have the onions that are starting to perk up some. And then a random thyme. Yes, it is thyme. It smells so good. Just popped up, so we're going to dig that up and we're going to put it outside there because, you know, it likes to spread. Now, this garlic, too, is kind of looking like it's ready, but I know it's not. I need to be patient with these elephant garlics. Oh, y'all, she's looking rough, y'all, but she's still pushing out new leaves. In the summer, she'll look amazing. Y'all, still no flowers on this one vigorous, and I do mean vigorous, pea plant. Y'all see it? Look how big it is. And over here, this tiny little one over here, look it. I got 3. And I think they're ready, actually. I told you I had garden snacks. Man, looky there. These ones I think are too small. Yeah, we're gonna let those grow a little bit, but look. Y'all, I'm just snacking. I am just snacking all over the garden. They're so lovely. Okay, hold on. Y'all, I think I've been talking for a while, but look, my pecan is flowering. Don't these peppers know it's not time yet? Look at, it's not time. It is not time. But yeah, I was showing you over here. Hopefully it's not a repetition, but my onions are looking good. The Brussels sprouts are looking great. I don't think I'm going to get anything off of these guys. And then I already showed you the peppers that are forming on here already. I got to get rid of most of the dill, but I'm going to do it when I'm off. But the onions in here are starting to perk up, and they're looking rather good in here. So I love that. And y'all, ooh, I got to go outside. But yeah, I can't believe. Look at the Swiss chard. It's crazy. Let's go have a look at the grape. The outside part of the garden. What the heck is that? Hold on, y'all. So remember that rescue lemongrass? Look how pretty. Look how pretty. Rescue from Home Depot, y'all. Daffodil right here is getting a little bit burned. Do you see a plant coming up here? I don't know what it is. But I see, these are tulips for sure. But over there, I can see daffodil shooting up. Can you see that? Yeah, there. Let me get closer. Daffodil right there. You see how different the leaves are? Now, I planted 1 bulb each section, right? And I think this one I might have put 2. I don't know. Because I was like, oh, I can't just plant 1. But some of them are popping up on their own with 2 bulbs, which I love. So, yeah, I'm excited about the lemongrass growing over there. The hibiscus is looking fantastic. Look at my ranunculus, y'all. Look at that. All 6. And then I have a tulip coming up right here. Now this lemongrass, this one was a little bit rougher than the other one, so she needs a little bit of help. But she's coming along. She's coming along. And then look at the oregano, y'all. Remember how I was complaining? Oh, it's not growing. It's not doing anything. Well, I guess she was getting rooted. Because look at her now. And I have oregano inside that I need to thing. But look at the tulips, y'all. I can't wait to see what they look like. Oh my gosh, I even forgot what I planted, to be honest with you. I'd have to go back and look. Now, I'm concerned about these, what do you call these? Oh my gosh, passion fruit. I'm concerned. I might have to pull them back inside. We'll see. We'll see. Because they're turning yellow. I did put the rooting hormone on them, and they were looking great. But after being out here for a couple of days, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I still have 3 backups inside just in case these fail. And honestly, if push comes to shove, it's $18 at the store. I'll go pick one up, but I like getting plants for like $5 and cutting them up and making mini. Chamomile over here, y'all, is looking great. I hope it continues. I don't see any of my dahlias popping up here, but at least the chamomile will be here. Yep, this 1 lemon is all I got, and then the rest is all flowers, and it smells so sweet over here, y'all. Carrots are looking fantastic. Yeah, they really are. I'm so excited. I got carrots to germinate and grow. Over here, this rose is looking good. I see her sisters are putting on buds. I don't see her with any. That's okay. And then over here in the dill garden, right here. Ooh, we gotta take this out. They're gonna suffocate. Yep. I know I have other plants in here that are growing. So like, I threw some chamomile down here too, but I don't see any. Yep, I do see them. You see the tiny little things right there and there? So I might get some chamomile here too. And then I think these are zinnias, to be honest with you. And that's a big old giant weed. But around it, this little plant right here, that I believe is a zinnia. Okay. And then over here, the onions. Look at the bulbing that is happening. That's lovely to see. Yeah, I'm excited for this bed right here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Last, but certainly not the least, is the grape. Hold on. So she went to sleep and now she's waking up and I'm excited. I don't see anything on this branch over here. She looks dead. But again, I thought the whole plant was dead. So, hey, what do I know? What do I know? Look at roses are looking good. I know the cats have already been in here because this did not look like this when I came home. My God. They're so annoying. Over here, one single dahlia, and I'm protecting it with my life. And then I have a couple calendula, but they still keep messing with my bed, y'all. They still keep coming in here. This soil is so fluffy. They just keep coming in here. The roses, they're putting on buds and new growth, which is wonderful. And that's it, y'all. That is it. That is it. That is it. Yeah, look, these guys are about to open up. So anyways, thank you all for spending time with me. Checking out the garden after I got back. We are going to water the heck out of it right now because like I said, I think I'm working the next 3 days. Yeah, so when I'm off next, I'm probably gonna, not probably, I will plant the grapes out if they have to get in the ground and blueberries need to get in. Sorry, I thought I saw a cat in my garden bag. I was getting ready to yell. But yeah, so we'll get the blueberries and the grape plants planted. And then I have some potatoes that are chitting in my kitchen that I'm going to plant out again. Because otherwise I'm going to throw them out. And they're already chitted. Might as well just put them in the ground and let them grow. Thank y'all for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, y'all, subscribing does not cost y'all a thing. I'll see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye-bye.